Hey everybody, this is Eric with Haunted in New England and Lori from Haunted in New England. We're going to wait for some people to come on before we start this discussion about the Conjuring House and what's actually going on there. There's all kinds of things, as Lori knows. We've been following all the posts of the Conjuring House and some of the drama that's going on there with Jason Hawes and
his daughter Satori and her fiance.
With Cody and things like that.
There's others that she's
we're gonna talk about that, but we're just gonna wait and see who comes on. We're gonna wait a few minutes, and there's also a poll in this if they should shut down the Conjuring House. I put into this. It's a yes or no answer. It's gonna be up for about 5 minutes once we start here, and we'll see what people think of the Conjuring House. We might as well just wait a couple minutes.
I'm actually kind of wondering how many people even know
of
the Conjuring House.
A lot of people. It's world famous. It's from around the world. Everybody knows about the movie.
If they know the movie, they should know about the Conjuring.
Right. Oh, we got people on. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
If you're on, just leave a comment in the comment section and let us know that you're watching, so we know you're here. Say hi. And we'll do our best to try to say hi back to you and answer your questions about what's going on and some of the drama that's going on with the Conjuring House. All right.
Yeah, so please feel free to even voice.
What's your opinion on the matter?
Please.
If you've been watching YouTube or anything like that matter, you've seen the drama. You've seen it if you're in Rhode Island. You've seen it on the news, local news about the Conjuring House. It's utterly ridiculous what's going on. It's hurting a lot of people. And I also feel bad for some of the paranormal investigators that are investigating that have gone there to investigate and no one's there. You believe that? You pay all that money. Now, when I was told it was like $600 to go to the Conjuring House, it is now up over $2,000 to go visit the Conjuring House.
Right.
Why would you pay $2,000 to go to one place overnight? What are you going to a 5-star hotel?
I don't know, but there has been people who have made bookings for that price. Right. And they have drove a long ways to get there to stay. And nobody's even at the house to let them in.
Right. Right. There's no one there. Who's going to pay?
And they won't reimburse you either. So don't.
That's right. Why would they not reimburse you?
Don't bother. Don't bother.
Yeah. As I said, there is a poll in the comment section. You can just answer it and let us know what you think of the Conjuring House. Should it be closed or not? Okay, where do we start? Let's start.
I don't know. Where do we start with this?
Let's start with...
It's under new ownership.
Yeah, it's under new ownership. And the lady, the best word I can describe her is a lunatic. Just completely a lunatic on what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Linda. I agree. Why so much?
This is what I was just saying. Literally, like, she's doing all this stuff. She's hurting people. She's threatening people. And she's not even allowing people to come in that have paid all that money to drive there to be there. She's turned people away, including investigators. And this has like been the top news of everything. Okay, now I understand it's interesting. Everybody knows about the Conjuring House. Everybody wants to know. I get that. But why so much about it? What is the whole big... Because for me, my whole big thing is...
Yeah, it's named after a movie. Great. The house is in a book and everything else is going with it. And Lorraine Warren has been there.
What's up, Lauren?
Hey, Lauren. So the Conjuring House and everybody that's part of the Conjuring House, all the employees were fired.
Correct.
From top to bottom.
Correct.
Now, the new owner, and I'm not going to mention her name because if I mention her name, I'll probably get sued.
She'll come after you.
She'll come after me just like she did everybody else. So she said that the ghost of Arnold, whatever his name is, told her...
Hi, Lisa. Hey, Amber.
Is talking about what's she said that the ghost of Arnold told her that the caretaker of the property stole money from her.
Her caretaker employee.
The / employee was stealing money from the property.
So she fires him because a ghost told her an employee of hers was stealing money. That's basically what she said. Yeah.
So owning a historical location as of
Joanne, thanks for watching.
Doing the whole Conjuring thing and owning this historical property. Why fire everybody that you had?
Oh, Lisa, shut up.
Why fire everybody? Now, in going after somebody who is famous as Jason Hawes on this matter. Now, you're going after somebody who's very much a television star.
He has been in ghost hunting for how many years?
A lot.
And his daughter, Satori, has picked up that gifting as well. Hi, Nancy.
Okay. So Satori.
So Satori is Jason's daughter, and she was hired, her and her fiance, to work there. And they have a very unique technique in how they speak to the spirits, okay?
And now, if you've ever seen it on any of the shows that they've done done it on a lot of them.
A lot.
Where they do the alphabet. They're like a human Ouija board, as I can definitely put it.
Yeah.
And she's stating the fact that they're
fake.
They're fake, and they're faking all the stuff. Now, I've known Cody for quite a long time, and I know for a fact he doesn't fake anything. For him to do that is utterly ridiculous. And Satori and the Hawes family are being ridiculed by the new owner of the Conjuring House.
They're being threatened, ridiculed. They're receiving text messages daily. And Jason has actually showed some of these text messages, and they're just not little ones. They're like lengthy, like a storyline of text message. And she is literally stated how, Jason tried to kill me, and I'm going to attack his family, and blah, blah, blah. And these are the kind of messages he's getting. You can look it up on YouTube. YouTube will back everything up, okay? So her going after him the way she is, and going after Satori, saying how they're fake, why would you attack such, I'm not even sure what the word to use. They're very well known. They're very well liked, and they're good at their job. Yeah, see, spirits, and I've worked with taps in the past.
Yeah, see, now a lot of these people, like Linda Dix here.
Yep.
She's worked with taps in the past, so have I.
She also claims, Linda, to be a medium. Mm-hmm. And I'm using the word claims very loosely.
How many mediums do you know that talk to birds?
She talks to birds.
How many mediums?
They need to sit down. Yeah, exactly what Jason's trying to get them to do. He's even gone to his local police station. He's gone to the one near her. And he's
let me just put it this way.
He's fit to be tied with all of this attacking of him that's going on with his daughter.
She's talking about the Conjuring House. She's like, the Biden administration, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes, they're all against her.
Now she's in love with Elizabeth Hurley.
Probably.
So there's so much going on right now.
Oh, yeah, now there's a thing between her and Elizabeth Hurley.
So she's posting that now my question is, why is Des Moines, Iowa in England? She posted that. Why in the world, in Carmen Sandiego land, why is Des Moines, Iowa in England, of all places?
My school taught me wrong.
Something's not right in freaking loony bin country.
I also want to point, again, this is just going to be my opinion. That's it. Hey, buddy, the barn that was on that property, they called it a barn, correct?
Yep. Hi, Michael.
It caught fire. And coincidentally enough, Satori and her fiance had things in that barn.
They put in velvet curtains, audio systems, everything. They did
haunted
that.
items, because she was going to try to start like a museum thing. Okay. They put all that stuff in there and they lost everything from that fire.
They've lost
Everything.
thousands and thousands of dollars.
So not only did she fire them, attack Satori's father, but they lost everything in her barn from a fire, which she is blaming on one of the employees.
And that's the whole thing behind this. Is
it just me, or come on, people, is it just me, or does that just sound fishy? Like so many red flags? Or seriously, is it just me?
She blamed the fire in the barn on a former employee, shoddy workmanship in electricity.
And
it could be or could not be, but the fact that she did that and publicly put him down for this, and then told Cody and Satori that she would pay back with the insurance money.
She is nuts, Lisa. I swear. Come on. Let's just talk about something else besides how nuts this woman is. Not only did she blame the electrician, she also blamed one of the employees for putting wet paint rags in a barn and not properly disposing of the material. That is why the barn caught fire. She had two different stories going.
She did.
Two different stories going. So tell me, crazy nut lady, how did the barn really burn?
That's the whole thing behind it, is the whole barn burning.
It just seems weird. And Mark Zuckerberg, again, he's somebody that's got lots of money. Everybody knows him.
Just so you guys know, there is a, inside this thing, there is a poll if they should shut down the Conjuring House. So you can put yes or no in there and let us know so we know what's going on.
Again, you can look any of this up on YouTube to verify what we're saying.
It's all over the place. If you go to the Conjuring House Facebook page.
Oh, yeah. You can see
there,
a lot of her posts there,
You're just going to friggin' freak out when you see it.
Now, Lisa's going to read the first comment and be like, yeah, she's crazy. Done.
Yeah. So,
right?
So if you go there and you're reading it and you read some of the stories that she's posting in there, she's saying that Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook,
is not allowing her freedom of speech.
Yeah, not allowing her freedom of speech. Now, okay, and then she also says the Biden administration is not letting her have freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. And she's blaming the U.S. that she cannot have from Des Moines, Iowa.
Amen, sister.
Yeah. To bring on, that she won't let England and the United States will not let her bring Elizabeth Hurley from England
into the United States. So they could be together.
From England, which is part of Des Moines, Iowa, partly.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, you got to remember that she said that. She is one of those people that are being utterly ridiculous right now.
Well, here's the thing. She's making it like Elizabeth Hurley likes girls. But Elizabeth Hurley has dated men. She's married a guy. She's got a child by a guy. And she's in a relationship with a guy. So why would she want to leave her relationship she's happy with to come out and say, hey, wait, maybe I'm a lesbian and I want to date this crazy lady over here in Rhode Island?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is everybody's
just another crazy
thing that people are talking about. This whole thing with Jason Hawes, he had to take out.
Let her bury herself. Yeah, she's literally burying herself in lawsuits.
I would agree with you on that. I don't
stay. Yes, exactly. The crazy energy. Sounds not job. Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
She is.
She is.
You're right, Rocco, too.
She is.
And Joanne, right on.
So with this whole thing with Jason Hawes, it's going around like wildfire right now. And Jason Hawes had to take out a protection order. Mm-hmm. Yep. The Boston police, she's blaming the Boston police. The house is in Rhode Island. I don't understand how the Boston police went to Rhode Island and broke into her house.
Yep.
She's saying that the police kicked her door down.
Right.
The Boston police kicked her door down and just walked in.
Yeah.
Again.
With no warrant.
With no warrant.
With no warrant.
And she's to me, she's a fucking nut job. Pardon my French here.
There is no explaining this woman who just charges so much money, isn't there, doesn't allow people to come in, claims, oh, I can't let you in right now, or hey, I'm not coming down there to let you in, I'm busy. When people booked it, talks to birds, has in her head that Elizabeth Hurley loves her and wants to be with her, and has in her head that Jason has threatened her and tried to really hurt her, and a ghost has told her employee that is stealing from her that she needs to fire. I am telling you how I really feel.
Right, same here, Lisa.
I mean, come on.
You got to think.
People.
I'm booking the next flight out to freaking England, Des Moines, Iowa, just to see that place in person. It sounds like a friggin' place to go.
Yeah. Why? First of all, I wouldn't never step foot in the Conjuring House with her as the owner, just for the fact I'm not going to support her whatever she's got going on. However, I would recommend a good psychiatrist for her.
I like the talking to the bird part.
I know.
That's first.
Yes.
Yeah, talking to birds.
Come on.
Can we put her in Penhurst for a little while, folks? I know it's closed, but can we just take her to?
Yeah.
Let's just take her. Let's just take her to Penhurst and put her in there for a while.
Talking to birds.
I
wonder if, like Eric said the other night, if she talks to birds, I wonder if she talks to ants and squirrels too.
Yeah. What is she going to say to a friggin' ant? Tell me. What is the ant going to say to her? I can't pick that up today, boss. I'm sick. What the hell? She is a freaking nut job.
Let me carry that leaf for you.
Yeah, let me carry that leaf.
Struggling.
Let me carry that nut, that acorn, all the way over there for you. I'll do it for you. I see you struggling there.
She needs to shake the nuts out.
So you think about it. This whole thing with Jason Hawes and everything.
That is a good question. What language does the bird talk back? He talks back like chirp, chirp, cheep, cheep.
It must be more like Tweety Bird, probably.
Or maybe he holds cue cards up. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with this. I just wish Corey and Jen still. Yeah, yes. I agree with Rodney. This is a hot mess.
It is such a mess right now, and it's sad. And honestly, yes, we're laughing and making fun.
But for the paranormal community, this hurts.
But as investigators who love this stuff, it's hurtful because this is such a great place. It's almost like it's a historical. Think about it. The movies it's been in, the history that's there, the hauntings that have been caught. The first thing I said to him when we met, where did I tell you I wanted to go?
Conjuring House.
That's right. But now, not with her.
See, there's certain places
she's not worth it.
Right. There's certain places I wouldn't go to
no.
and pay $2,000 some odd to investigate. Especially if you're not going to be showing up there, if she's not going to
let me in.
To let me into the place to investigate. Conjuring House is on that list. I would pay $2,000 to go to an asylum over that because they'll let you in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you just look at a lot what's going on in this community, and it hurts our community, and it's killing her business.
She's doing that herself, like they commented about the rope.
Right,
let her hang herself.
Let her hang herself.
Literally what
but
she's
if you
doing.
think about it, you really think about it, she's not only hanging herself, she's making herself publicly known. Now, the whole thing, you don't see... I agree. The Perrin family, who owned the house before everybody else bought it, and the Hines family bought it.
I actually mentioned that, Linda. I actually said, but it didn't affect the previous owners.
Right.
But if that's what it is, it's only affecting her. Has she got a weakness? There's got to be a reason if they're going after her. Or maybe it's just her.
No,
I don't know.
She has a weakness. It's called a fucking loose screw.
It's called the screws are loose.
Fucking loose screw.
Yeah. I actually said that same thing. And yeah, I talked to our fur babies too.
But let me put it this way, okay? Ed and Lorraine Warren, when they did the investigation,
them to answer
what I understood from Andrea Perrin and her interviews, the Warrens were never really invited to the house, to investigate the house of the Conjuring. They just showed up on their own, and they were also kicked out by the Perrin family.
Yes.
So, with all that being told, how much of that did the story of the Conjuring be real? If they were kicked out of the house, how much of that backstory of the house actually is true? How much of that is true from the new owner to Ed and Lorraine Warren? And I love Ed and Lorraine Warren. They are friggin' phenomenal people. But when it came to the Conjuring House, all this drama starting coming up, last month or two. And then when Jason Hawes is on there telling people that he had to get a protection order because the new owner is threatening not only him and Satori, but his whole family.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you that one, Lisa. Let's take her to friggin'
Waverly Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just at wit's end. I kind of believe what Jason's saying and about his family being threatened.
Absolutely.
Why would you threaten a whole family? A whole family.
She's threatening the wrong people.
She's scaring the wrong people. She's more than that.
Sorry.
She's doing it all.
She's going to lose money if she's not bringing people in. So how is she going to pay for all that? Okay. Second of all, she's nuts. We all figured that out.
She owes the former caretaker $9,000
just
in back wages.
Yeah. Let's say, going back to Satori, remember the burn garage, Satori's
barn.
Or the barn, that fire. Satori has a text from the new owner stating, when the insurance money comes in, I will give it to you to pay back for your loss.
Do you believe that?
Really believe that? Do you think Satori got any of that money back? Because we know.
I remember when the Warrens investigated this place back in the day. The new person is skeptical to the energy. I understand that part. The story what I understood from the Perrin family, that Ed and Lorraine were not supposed to be there. They were not invited.
That was said on different.
A lot of different channels are talking about this, and
hell no, you got it. She just keeps them hanging along. Oh, I need you to resend me this, and I need you to not just resend it, but you need to put a price value on your loss.
So I can take it, and that's what she told Cody.
Mm-hmm.
She told Cody, save every picture you have of everything you have, all your receipts, everything, and I'll reimburse you.
Yeah.
She's not.
That's not going to happen.
She's not going to reimburse
I'm with Lisa. It's a hell no.
It's just to the point where you're looking at this case and everything in the court, when it goes to court, which it sounds like Jason Hawes and the former caretaker is already in court with her.
I know the caretaker is.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
So
that is cool, Rocco.
Let me put it this way. Now, there was other parts of that really caught my attention with this case is everything that she talked about how everybody is against her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that Facebook is censoring her.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Which I find kind of really not right. The Conjuring House is supposed to be one of the best places. It is a destination, worldwide destination for anybody who's a paranormal.
She could have been making bank off of that property. Literally bank.
Right.
If she handled it the proper way.
And she had 2 celebrities attached.
Exactly. Everybody loves the Hawes family because they, like I said, they've been on here Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Stacey.
They had been on TV for so long. They started out as taps when they were plumbers with Roto-Rooter.
Right.
And now his kids are growing up and they're getting into this.
This whole thing.
So she, like they said, she's hanging herself. Dudes.
Yeah,
like,
it's
come on.
the whole thing with the money situation with the Conjuring House. That is a big red flag. And not being there for people to what?
Even come in and investigate. She's not there for nothing.
To investigate the Conjuring House. Okay.
Nope.
What if you get there and there was a lady that said this? Remember?
Right.
She said she drove over what, 12 hours?
It was 17 hours.
No, she flew from overseas.
I thought I heard somebody knocking on the door. She flew here, drove 17 hours to the Conjuring House.
Yeah.
Paying all the money plus her flights.
Right.
Okay. Didn't even get let in.
Not at all. She got there.
What?
She flew from overseas.
What?
Overseas seriously.
I know.
She flew from overseas to
I love these.
that gets with the whole thing.
I get so aggravated.
That she got to the point that she gets there, she calls the owner.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, I'm just going to tell you guys her name so everybody knows who the fuck she is. Jacqueline Marie Nunez of the Conjuring House.
She calls her and says, listen, I flew, I drove, I paid, and you're saying you're not letting me in? There's nobody here to let me in?
But there was also the thing about the deed.
What?
The deed of the Conjuring House.
Oh,
you didn't read it?
I did not hear about the deed.
Okay, so the Conjuring House, the deed of the Conjuring House was under Corey and his wife, Jen. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But somehow, Jacqueline here, being a lawyer, as supposedly she is.
Right.
She's a lawyer, folks.
I forgot.
She's a fucking
she's
lawyer.
a lawyer. So she's intelligent.
So she, in all her glory, this is what...
Seriously, doing all of that? I would have too.
So with the whole thing...
You, lady.
So,
I paid, I'm in.
So the deed, she got some circumvented the thing for the deed on the property.
So she actually holds the deed.
She holds the deed. Hi, Stacey. With the whole thing, see, that explains it. See? Okay. So the deed, being a lawyer, she circumvented and pretty much stole it from Corey and Jen.
She had to have.
She flew. I thought she talked to birds. No, the one that flew was the one that came. Okay, Bradley, let me get this right for you.
She flew on a big bird.
Very big bird. Yeah, okay, Bradley, she probably flew on Rodan. Don't know. The kaiju came all the way over from Japan to take this lady there. But the lady who she flew, I believe it was from England. She flew from England to the Conjuring House.
I don't remember. I just knew it was an overseas. She bought a ticket, flew here, and then drove 17-something hours, paid over $2,000 to spend the night. Yeah, just trying to help.
Yeah, Big Bird on Sesame Street.
Yeah.
You're all hillbillies. I love y'all. Yeah, I agree. We can be hillbillies at times. But with this whole thing, with this case, it's just to the point to leave them alone.
Okay, my final word.
What's your final word on this one?
Give up on her, right? Don't even bother going to the Conjuring House.
So, would you guys...
Call her out. That's all.
I meant hilarious. Not hillbilly. Okay.
No, hillbilly actually was cool.
It worked for us. So, would you guys go to the Conjuring House?
Don't support her.
How many here...
Don't support the Conjuring.
Right. How many of you here would still go to the Conjuring House after hearing all...
How many of you still want to go?
Let's see a raising hands here. Who would go to the Conjuring House?
Come on.
Right now, I want to see these go up.
Come on. How many still want to go?
If you don't, give us a thumb down. Give it a big thumb down. There you go. Let's see. All right. So...
I'm a hell to the no.
I'm going to say no. I don't I never want to go there. I never want to.
First of all, I couldn't afford to.
No. You have to take out a small loan.
I can't even take out a small loan.
You got to take out a small loan to get
I'm strapped.
Get
Dude,
into the Conjuring House.
I am strapped. The economy
You're
sucks.
strapped. You got a gun?
You know what, Dylan? We're
okay.
on this. Nope.
Not happening. Thumbs down.
Down. Nope.
It's a claw.
Oh.
So it's
I'm
just
about ready to raise a shot glass. That's what I'm about to raise.
so with everything that you guys are seeing, there's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Another down.
Yeah.
So you guys all believe that the Conjuring House should be shut down.
It just needs to be
Still
shut
more
down.
shutting people still.
Don't. Let's not support her.
Let's
Come
not
on.
support the Conjuring House. Oh,
My sexy shit.
oh.
Rocco, I love you.
So let's just put it this way: if we did a petition to put out there to have the Conjuring House,
I think there is already one out there,
you think
isn't
there's?
there?
I don't know. I think there should be a petition.
Listen, if there's not a petition out there to stop it, then heck yeah, we should start one.
Her in a circus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? She can be the monkey doing the tambourine.
Maybe we can put her up on the trapeze and see what happens. See if she bounces
I
off the ground like a